What's going on, guys? Cyn for the win here, and we are back with our franchise mode as the Montreal Canadiens. Sim through the rest of the offseason, so the Chicago Blackhawks ended up winning the cup. So yeah, that sucks. They're a dynasty, modern day dynasty. Sorry. Okay, so Markov didn't retire. I was expecting him to retire. Interesting. I don't think he. Doesn't matter which way I go. We're still like in the midpoint to get to the everyone. So. All right, okay, Yager retires, Big Joe retires, Iginla, yeah, Iginla retires, Marlowe retires, Eliash, the Sedins retires, Shane Doan. All right, so in the, a lot of bigger names retiring, so, yeah, I mean, sometimes you see these guys stick around for a year, sometimes they don't. Soups retires, Hanzus, yeah, so... I think that's pretty much it. Roosevelt, Bieksa, good riddance. He belonged in the AHL. 2-2. Looks like about pretty much it. Yeah. All right, sorry guys, I don't have much of a voice left today because of the big long video yesterday and at the hockey game. So I will do my best here. So no goalies retired. Interesting. All right, so cool. All right, so we're gonna be going to the. I'm not gonna update my trade block. So we're going into the draft right here, and let's see. We could not. I don't think this. No, this isn't the year that we would be able to move up. This isn't the year that we have all those seconds. So at least I don't believe. Let me just see here. I'm pretty sure that's next year. We have a bunch of seconds and we can move up. I think this year is the year where we tried to retool, and then this draft year isn't hugely important for us. Let me just check. I think we don't have like anything, and I'm pretty sure I'm right. Yeah, we have 2 seconds, but that's really not enough to move up to like a first round slot. And I don't really would want to because I don't know, this draft stuff, it's not that great. Sure, we could get someone who can be a role player later on, but we could get 2 players who could be role players later on with these 2 picks. So although the Washington didn't make the playoffs, so that pick does have a bit more value, we could get a first, but it'd be tough. It's like maybe I'll look at a mid first, but I doubt it. So like I'll look at something around like 14, 15. So like, see that this is where Washington would be, but St. Louis had their pick. So let's see. Would St. Louis want to give this up? If so, how much value would it have on it? They would want to give it up, but I think that's way too much value. Like to go for a mid first round, I wouldn't go for anything else for 2 seconds. I'd rather keep 2 seconds if it's a later first round that I'd be getting. You know what I mean? So let me just see. And they don't even want him. So no, screw. Yeah. No, I'm not even gonna try to move up. These drafts aren't hugely important right here. Oops. No, don't auto draft. Let's just sim up to our pick here. Let everyone draft as they want to, and yeah, I think next year we can move up because we have 3 seconds maybe. I think, unless we traded one of them, but I'm pretty sure I think we hung on to all of them. I don't know. I could have just checked right there. Maybe we still only have 2, but whatever. So here we go. This 14th overall pick of this round. Now. I see some top 6 guys, top 9 guys going. So, see that guy could be decent because he's got the green potential. But anyway, let's see here. Second round, 14th overall. Let's see if we have anyone scouted. I want to see. We'll look at some defenders for sure. I think we got enough forward prospects. Even though I scouted for forwards because it didn't really matter, you still get a fair amount of defensemen scouted when you do that. So at least moderately well. So 2 forwards. I see a goalie, but the DP. I don't know. I don't see any really defensemen. I mean, there's a 2-way defender here. I'm not too sure. I don't really have him scouted too well. 17 though, so he's super young. You know what? I'd probably pick him up because he's 17 right now. Even though we don't have him scouted. Here's another guy though. How old is he? 18. Ooh. And we have this guy kind of scouted. Yeah, you know what? Leonov or, this Martin guy. I don't know. It's close. I'll go with this guy. I mean, we the thing is, like, I know it's all red and stuff, but it gives you more of an idea of where he'll be at. Plus, they're kind of the same age. I think this guy, they just have, like, slightly different birthdays. So I'm going to pick up this Leonov guy. Could be, I don't know. We'll see what the other guy turns out to be. See if we made the right call or not. So, hey, top 6, so decent. Now let's sim up a few picks and just see what the other guy turns out to be. M. Martin, so we'll see what he turns out to be. Ooh, a green backup. That guy would have been pretty decent, but not as good as the top 6 guy. I don't think so. Let's see. I'm still waiting. We could just get both of them right here. The way it's looking. No, there he is. Okay, AHL top 2. He's green, so they're pretty similar, but I kind of like the guaranteed because he still has what 2. He still has to go to 7th D before he gets to top 6. So yeah, I would say. Oops. I would say it's a bit better. So there's a DiPietro guy who ended up to be a fringe starter. We're also checking out him. Okay, so I like what we got. So let's send to our pick right here. A lot of greens going right here, but they have a lot of AHL potential. All right, so we'll see what we could pick up right here now. I liked it. We got another top 6 guy. Always good to have those guys because it's always depth that could fill in roles for your defense. And you don't want to run out of defensemen, especially. Plus, you want to have a big pool of them because they need to. They need to get the. What am I trying to say? They need to develop their defensive stats well because sometimes they don't. Like their defensive stats don't develop too well. So there's this Buchek guy. He's a power forward. I'm kind of looking at him. That's a crazy name. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. Zip. We had this guy before. He was just depth at best. So I'd more be looking for some kind of a gem, and I think a power forward could be that gem. Although again, it's not really scouted. We weren't able to. These first couple years, it's very hard to get very exact scouting because there's so many more players than there is in the computer generated years. So you kind of have to narrow your search more, and we just kind of did a general search. So let's see this guy. I mean, we have this guy a bit more scouted. There's a playmaker. I don't think there's, I mean, he's probably going to be a bottom 6. So as a playmaker, you don't want a bottom 6. Now this guy, well, it says green, but then we don't have anything scouted for him, so interesting. Not too sure what that's about. Yeah, you know what? I'll get this Buchek guy. I want to see what this power forward guy turns out to be. The other guy is a sniper. I don't really want the sniper there. Let's pick up the power forward who could always be a depth guy. Maybe we pick up a gem. Green AHL top 6, so probably not too much. But hey, you never know. The green potentials, man, they're good. Somebody use their pick. Yeah, he could grow. They can grow past their potential. I know it's supposed to mean that they're closer to the potential, but the way it's always worked for me, it's like the Reds, they're tough. I don't know. It's still weird to me. I don't know. Anyway, so let's make this pick here in the 3rd round. I always feel like you can get the greens way higher than what they are because I've seen guys with green AHL potential and they're playing in top roles. Now maybe that's just a thing of their potential changes, blah blah blah. Bear, another power forward. Always good to have power forwards. I've seen exact top 9 down there, but this guy looks pretty decent. But this exact top 9 as a grinder. I'm also looking at that. I would need to trade up for him. But after we pick this guy, we can look at a trade for that and get a 4th. I'll look at that because I would be interested in taking that grinder because he's guaranteed top 9, probably red top 9, but whatever. And I don't necessarily just want to pick him up right now. I mean, I could. It doesn't really matter. It wouldn't really matter. I mean, but then again, our 7th round picks don't really matter either. So let's pick up this guy and then try to get that grinder, and that'll probably just take all of our picks to get him. Again, another AHL top 6, so probably maybe depth if we're lucky. Now let's see if we can get a 4th from the 1st or 2nd slot. And it should be guys who want to give away those picks because, yeah, so who is it? Colorado. Let's just look at Colorado first and see if they'd want to give up that 4th. They probably would. I mean, since they're a rebuilding team, well, considered a hopeful, but they should be. I don't know. They won the lottery, so let's see here. Please want to give up your 4th. You want to give it. Ah, there we go. Okay. They got their 4th and then New York's 4th. So we'll throw that in there and then try to send in our lower picks, even though they don't want them. Oh, wow. We only have 2. Oh, my bad. I thought we had a 6 in there. I guess not. I moved that 6. So if a 5 and a 7 probably won't even get that. So a bit unfortunate. So we might not be able to get that. I'll throw in some more later picks from the next year, but we'll try to get it like this. A 5 and a 7 for the 4th. No, okay. I'll try to give him some more later picks that we probably won't need from these first couple years only. I'm not going to go too much in the future. Let's throw another 7 in there. No, okay. And how about... it's just a bunch of trash picks, but I want something like that. So the 3rd year, it'd be the last year, and I give up a... never mind. It's the reverse. So yeah, the 7 from here. Come on, give me... Can live... Okay. They don't like the value and they're not particularly interested. I'll just keep throwing in 7s, man, until they accept it. Maybe add in a 6 or something like that. But yeah, 7s, we don't. They're great. They're better in the later years, but they're still not great. So no, I don't know. I'm trying something here. So we'll keep that 5 in there. The 7, I don't want that 7. And I don't want the 7 from the year after that. But everything else, I mean, we can hold on to and then maybe try to use it to move up a bit. But you know what? I'll throw in another 5. Screw that 7. I'll throw in another 5 from next year. Yeah, since we have all those seconds, yeah, I'll throw in the 5 from next year. This should push it. 2 5s and a 7 for a 4th. Come on now. Can I move down? Thank you. Thank you. There we go. Okay. All right. So I got it. It's, again, not a big deal. We're trading garbage picks for just a guy I wanted to try out. Hopefully he doesn't get picked up here. He shouldn't. I'm hoping he doesn't. I'll sim slow just to make sure he freaking doesn't, because that'd be kind of sucky to move up. But then again, they're all garbage picks. They're not going to be anything, especially in these first couple of years. So I'd rather get the guaranteed top 9 guy, even if it is red, rather than the, what? Oh, because the fucking lottery. Oh, my God. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I'm such an idiot. Okay, so he's probably going to get picked up right here. No, he didn't. Okay, so we still have a chance to get him, right? Yeah. Okay, looking like we still have the chance to get him. I'm so stupid. I should have checked, because I assume, oh, Colorado, first round pick. Yeah. No, yeah. It's not how the lottery works, Sin. Come on now. But he's still here. There he is, Olsen. All right, so good thing he's still here. He's got the top 9. There's a top... Oh, my God, of course. Ah! Now I'm torn. Top 6 two-way forward or the top 9 grinder. Well, it's a good thing we moved up, because both of these guys would be good to get. All right, so this guy, let's check out his personal stats and his age. 18. Shot accuracy. He's going to take a while to develop. Definitely going to take a while to develop. But he's 18. We got plenty of time for him to develop. The thing is, if it's top 6, could be probably red. So, but if this guy's top 9, it's probably going to be red as well. And he's 20. You know what? No. I'm going with the two-way forward who's the younger. Yeah, because we need him to develop. All right, so good thing we moved up. So we're going to take this guy. It's probably red top 6. But yeah, it's going to be red top 6. And I want to see if that other guy was definitely a red top 9 as well. So I just want to see if we... Fuck. No, it's not him. That wasn't him. Okay. It was Olsen or something like that. Olsen. We're waiting. Where is he at? Olsen. Yeah. So they're both reds. I got the red top 6. That guy would have been better to get, but I didn't really have him scouted. So we got a red top 6, which is not bad at all. If we play this guy properly, we can get up to a really good third liner. So I think that's pretty much all of our, that's all our picks. We traded away the rest of them. So we didn't draft too heavily in this year, which makes sense, but we drafted nonetheless. We tried to get our hands on some gems, and I think with what we had and what we were drafting with to begin with, I think we had a pretty successful draft given what we had to work with. So I like it. Yeah, I know we don't have any other picks. I did that to Sim. I should have just done Sim to the end because, yeah. Anyway, the draft is now complete, so we get our 4 players. So we got Leonov, Buchek, Bear, and Lind. And now Lind is our gem, man. That's you get a red top 6 in the 4th round, and when we got a 2nd and 3rd round AHL top 6 greens. And then we got Leonov as our big pick, the top 6 guy in the 1st round. So, or no, he was in the 2nd round, yeah. So yeah, pretty damn good. I mean, for what we had, I'd consider that still a successful draft. It's a quiet draft for us, but we looked for those gems, and I think we got our hands on at least, I'd say 2, with the top 6 guy and the red top, then the forward red top 6. All right, so yeah, let's sim to the re-sign phase here. We'll get that done in this video. And now Markov, do we re-sign him? We still need a puck mover. Did he drop too much is my question. If we can get him for cheap, I might sign him. Wow, okay. Got a few guys to sign. Alrighty. We should have the space. So Udon, 82. Looks like he's ready for the NHL in a decent role, so I'd probably sign him. But let's sort by overalls first and see if any top guys. So we got Galchenyuk. Alright, so here's a big one. Galchenyuk, don't want to line him up with Reber. I'm looking at Pacioretty and Duchesne. We'll probably line him up for 2 years. Gallagher's got what? 4 years. We could line him up with Gallagher, but you also got Skinner, who's 2 years. So 2 years seems to be the better one here. He wants 3. If I move it down, it actually goes down, so I'd rather do that. So we'll do 2 years at $5 million. I could get him for. Probably. Yeah, I should be able to get him for 2 years at $5 million, which is good for a first liner. Very good. So we'll try that. 5 years. Sorry. 5 mil for 2 years. Radulov, yeah, I want to sign him, so 2 years for him. Or maybe we could do the 4 years. Oh, he wants 2 years. And it goes down if you do 4 years. So, to line him up with Gallagher, we have a lot of cap space, to be honest. Yeah, Gallagher. 4 years would take him up till he's 34. And I would want to use, well, no, when you consider it, no, 2 years is the best deal. Yeah, because we got, well, no, because, yeah, we're going to want to trade. Because we got 2 years left of this win now period. This guy would be a guy we'd trade after the win now period. So we would want him for longer. We wouldn't want him for 2 years because then we have to sign him to trade him. And that could be bad. And I'd rather get him for the 4 years right now. 3 years, I want to say, well, I don't need to worry about saving money, but it might be a better contract to move him with 1 year left and those years left. But you know what? It'd be a little extra room to work. Ooh, but then again, yeah. But well, if we were going for the rebuild, we wouldn't be trading guys at the deadline, would we? I mean, maybe. Depends. I don't know. I'm a little torn right now. But I'm not going to just sign him to 2 years. 34. Take him until he's 34. You know what? Teams would probably like that for their win now. If we were starting the rebuild and teams would want that for the win now. 2 years left, although the rental would make more sense for them. But again, we might put an extra year on the win now. So, I'll put the extra year. I'm going to go with my gut, put an extra year on it. Take him up till he's 34, 5 mil. 4 years for 5 mil. That's a movable contract either way you look at it. Even if it has an extra year left, someone's going to want him. So there we go. Markov, he didn't drop, but I'm assuming he will over the course of the year. He's got his potential still top 4. If that drops, he'll probably drop. But he could be depth if anything, and we still need that offense. He's still a great offensive player. And his defensive stats will drop before anything, as well as his physical and his skating a bit. So you know what? I'm actually going to sign Markov again. I was expecting 2 years. Get out of here, bud. We're giving him 1 year at 3.65. We could probably get him for 1 year for 3.650, and that's a good contract for him. He's playing in probably the top 4. So Beaulieu, I think we want to get back probably the 2 year or the 2 years. We get him for 2 years and then 2.25 probably. So that's pretty decent. And we're going to try to get him better still than the 83. So, yeah, 2 years for 2.50. Try to line him up. Hudon, he's going to probably want a real deal. No, he still wants a two-way deal. Wait a sec. I might be able to get him for a two-way 2 year deal if I crank, maybe not. That's a bit much, but I'll crank it up. I'll crank it up to that. He might say no because he might not want the 2 year at that point, but it's not that big of a discrepancy when it comes to price. So I might be able to do it, get him on a 2-way deal. And that would be terrific for an 82. A 2-way deal for 2 years on that guy, I could save a lot of money, even though we're not too worried about the money right now. You never know. Dwight King, Redmond. Might be able to get a better defensive player. His blocking and stick checking is decent, but I don't know. Power forward. He's got good poise, but he didn't do crap for us in the playoffs. Zach Redmond. Decent. Yeah, he's a good depth guy for sure. So 1 year. Yeah, 1 year. He wants a 2-way deal, even better. So, boom. All right, so we're holding off on him. Terry, I don't really think we need. No, it's a sniper. Hell no. We had him for the AHL team. Maybe we keep him for the AHL team. I don't know. Martinson, done growing, capped out at the 80. I might even release this guy because his defensive stats are pretty bad. Yeah, his defensive stats are pretty bad. Nothing about him really stands out besides that physical category. And I think we need some better players. So, to be honest, I'm thinking about releasing that guy. I won't do it yet, but that's on my mind. Del Rose, we got to resign to two-way deal, hopefully. If I can get it as high as I can get him for a 3-year 2-way deal. So that's actually perfect. Yeah, it is perfect. So there we go. Get him for the 2-way deal as long as we can. Nestorov. Didn't look like he really grew here. So I can get him for a 2-way deal, but do I want him for that long? We could always use an offensive defenseman in the AHL to help out the team. So, yeah, we'll do that. 3 years for 2-way deal. Take him out till he's done growing, so that's perfect for us. There we go. All right, keep going down here. Mateau, yeah. Yeah. He might not grow, but... Ooh, he wants a real deal? If I jack it down, I might be able to get him for a two-way deal, but I doubt it. It looks like he's saying no to two-way deals, but I'll jack up the price to get him the 1 year to two-way deal. Why does he? I don't know. That's weird to me. But I'll try that. I don't want to give him a real deal. Flynn, I'd say probably no. I'm just going to really... I mean, maybe for AHL, but he doesn't look like much. So maybe for AHL. That's all I'm thinking. Steve Hott, he's pissed. So we'll just release him. Yeah, we're just going to release him. He's pissed. He doesn't want to be here anymore. So we'll release him. We had him scratched all year. We'll just release him. Yeah, Pacioretty lost morale. Really? All you guys liked him? I thought he was a dick. Wow, we got a lot of things to sign here. All right, well, I might have to do some, might be a little slower here. Just because I don't want to run out of money or anything. Lindgren, green HL starter. Yeah, because we don't have any other goalies, so yeah. I'll sign him. Just maximize the years, whatever. Two-way deals. Try to see if what these guys can become. This guy's 19, so give him the starting role for sure. And then, oh no, he's still 19, so probably still juniors for him. So we only got Lindgren. Yeah. Okay. All right, so that's pretty much it. No, I'm just going by all skaters, whatever. There we go. Okay, so sign. A lot of guys down here. King, we're holding off on a couple guys just for the cap things. Terry and Martinson, I'm holding off on just because I don't know. I mean, he could be decent for depth, but other than that, I mean, he didn't jump out at me as a really great Peter. Is this Keegan Lowe? Yeah, Keegan Lowe, 75, red, 7th D. Ugh. At 24, I'm gonna say no right now. At 24, no, he's not gonna do anything. He's not becoming even great enough for our AHL team. If I want an AHL guy that I signed to be only an AHL guy, he's got to be close to 80. And that guy, I don't think he gets close to that. So, yeah. We're releasing him. Flynn was the same thing. We're kind of waiting on. He's good for AHL team to help them, but well, we need that, and that's what I'm waiting on. Notnin, green bottom 6. Ooh. AHL for sure for this guy. What kind of player is he? Two-way forward. Yeah. We tried to get him better, but it's not looking like he gets too much better. So we give him 1 year to see if maybe he becomes some, but I doubt it. So 1 year, two-way deal for you. Friedberg, sniper. Again. Could work for the AHL, but 74. This guy turned out to be nothing. A grinder, though, so it'd be good to have, but on the AHL team, nah. We could reserve that for guys who are coming up. So release you. And maybe we might want to just advance a day here to see what else I have to work with. But I'm looking at contracts as well as I go. This guy, nope. I'm going to... Well, 71. How good is he defensively for the AHL? Pretty good. Defensive defenseman, though. Or offensive defenseman, I need. They're always good to have, but not in the bottom 6 where he'd be on the AHL, so bye-bye. All right. Hanley. 20 two-way. He'd be decent, but he's 1 year left to grow, so I'll just give him the 1 year. Yeah, 1 year, so whatever. See if he just gets a little jump next year. Probably not, but whatever. 25 at you're garbage. Yeah, I'm gonna release a lot of guys here. Yeah, gonna release quite a few guys here. AHL top 2 at 25. You're out of here. We got to free up some space. We'll look into free agencies for any of the potential guys to fill out our AHL team. We'll probably sign these other guys then. Even Martinson. He's listed to be depth. We could probably play him in the AHL this year since we got Hudon who moved up. So, yeah, you know what? I'm going to sign Martinson probably just for a year. Yeah, just a year. He wants a two-way deal anyway, so that works. Boom. I'm a dick when it comes to two-way deals. I always offer him a little bit less money. Terry, same thing. He probably wants a two-way deal. He does, so 1 year, boom. Yeah, we'll sign all these guys just for the AHL squad to see if we can help improve that. Flynn as well. We'll sign these guys solely for that reason. Get out of here with that 2 years. All right. So sign those couple guys. This guy, Friedberg, 24 as a sniper. I don't think so. I don't think so. We got the veteran guys to fill those scoring roles on the AHL team to help out the younger guys. I don't think we have a need for that guy. All right, so these guys, 20 at garbage, 20 at garbage. So you're garbage, bye-bye. And the other guy was garbage as well. All right, so, yep, just clearing some things we don't need here. So there we go. Now we have a bit more things we could sign in the free agency I think that's pretty much it. Just goalies. Yeah, we're going to advance a day and see, make sure that we get everyone and make sure that we are not missing anyone else. So let's see. Advance a day. All right, let's see who we get back. Radulov accepted. Markov accepted. Nesterov accepted. Beaulieu accepted. Galchenyuk, Martinson, Flynn, Terry, Hudon rejected. Okay, yeah. Well, he said how long. He didn't say the... Well, still, I mean, if that's the best deal we could have given him for the 1 year, so maybe we will have to get... that sucks. Whatever. So we might have to give Hudon a real deal, but that's fine. We should have the money for that, so... I'm not too worried. I was just seeing if I could maybe get him to a good deal, and then we'd have more room for this win now period to sign. Ooh, yeah, see, we only have $2 million to work with. That's what I was talking about. But I want Hudon back, so we're not going to have much more room to work with in free agency. Dwight King as well. So I'm going to say if Hudon's coming up, King's out. Let me check their personal stats. I'm pretty sure. I probably want Hudon in, to be honest. Oh, hell yeah. Look at those defensive stats. Okay, Hudon in, King out. So I'll give you a real deal, bud. Oh, wait. Oh, see, he... Oh, because I tried to get him for 2 years. That's right. So, okay. Yeah, I tried... Yeah, you know what? I'll just take the 2-way deal. I might be able to still get King, but I'll save the money for see if someone else is better in there. Because King, I'd rather have him with a little bit better defensive stats. So, yeah, we'll sign you for a 1-year 2-way deal. And we'll play you on the NHL squad for sure this year. And then King, I think we just let him go to the free agency. Because, yeah, I think we could probably find someone a bit better. It might cost him more money, but how much would this guy want if I tried to sign him? Yeah, screw that, man. No. Put it like that, I'd lose him his depth. He's not good enough defensively for where I would play him. So we're going to release Dwight King. So bye-bye. And, I think that's pretty much it for everyone we need to sign. He's pending. That's everyone. Goalies, I'm pretty sure. Yep, everyone. Carey Price will have to sign next year, though, so that'll be big. That will be big. Alrighty, let's see here. Advance the day, make sure we get Hudon, and which we should because he wanted that. Yep, okay, so we got Hudon, and... think that's it. So now we can sim up to free agency. We'll see what's there. We won't do any signing. I want to let you guys chime in and see what we because we don't have much money to work with. See if we need like another depth guy, and I'll also check the contracts to count our players and everything like that. So don't need to edit the trade block. We're fine. So here we are in the free agency. I'll just check our contracts first to see what we need, and then we'll check and see who's available in that free agency. So if we're doing the count for the NHL team, and we're gonna start with forwards, let's just start with forwards here. So let's do the count. We got the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it's top 2 lines and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it looks like we probably should pick up because we also got guys in the system. So we got Hudon and McCarron. So we're only missing like one guy. We have other guys for depth. So yeah, we're missing one guy who we could maybe sign for that. All right. So defenseman, we should be good. Yep, yeah, we have plenty of defensemen. That's just on the main roster in the system. Yeah, no one else. Sergachev, he didn't get better. Interesting. He played in the juniors. He didn't get better. Or did he start at 74? Not too sure. But maybe we should just bring this guy up. I don't know, because I'm a little worried that he didn't get any better. He's listed to be in my top 4. We can't control. I think he's still in the juniors, so I don't know. I'm hoping for him to get better there in the juniors, but who knows? I don't know. You guys chime in on that. I mean, we got guys here, so I don't know. It doesn't seem like a win now move to make. So if he gets ruined, he gets ruined. We started with him. We didn't have to trade for him. So yeah. Anyway, I was just doing the count. So we got that. So yeah, defensemen we're fine on. We got plenty of guys, and not the greatest guys. So we can make a trade, of course, to get a little better, but. Yeah, it's maybe we need someone a little bit better to pair with Weber, but Markov, yeah. So maybe move Petrie for someone like that. Move a $5 million. Yeah, it could move a $5 million contract to try to get someone a bit better. That's an option. And then Beaulieu, you could try to get better because he's still got room to grow. Play him in the top 4. Ben and Redmond and Nesterov can move down because he didn't get better. It looks like he's going to stick around that. So his depth scoring depth on the back end, which isn't great. But Redmond, I think, would be a bit better. Yeah, he's got good defensive stats, so we could try him on the NHL squad this year. That's always an option. So yeah, that's what we have to work with. Let's check out what's available in free agency. We can't obviously sign a star, so that's what we have to work. That's just our contracts. That's what happens. All right, so let's just check it out and see who's available. Basically, who's in the depth, really. So, Datsuk stuck around. He usually retires. That's funny. Datsuk sticks around, and you got TJ Oshie. He's already got a team interested in him. Interesting, that TJ Oshie. Yeah. All right, then, yeah, some pretty big names. Alsner, Stone. Yeah. Pretty interesting. All right, Wisniewski, Parento. All right, yeah. So, quite a few guys. Now, we look down here in the depth. This is where we'd be looking for. Just someone like close to an 80, but a defensive player. So, is that Steve Bernier? It is indeed power forward. He's got pretty good defensive stats. Now, how much would he want, though? Not much. So, Steve Bernier is that's who I'm looking at right now. Steve Bernier, until he takes a 5-minute major for us in the Stanley Cup Finals. But, hey, the rest of the time, he looks like a pretty decent player, to be honest. That's a really good contract for that kind of player, in my opinion. Yeah, I'd say that's a pretty damn good contract with his defensive stats, physical play. His poise is good, offensive awareness, his discipline's decent. I mean, pretty damn good, and we can afford that, and probably afford someone else. Well, we could pick him up and then look at the potential guys. So, and when we look at the potential only guys, let's see, this guy 25. You look for the 20-year-old. So again, look at all these guys. Top 9, 20 years old. So we could spot check playmaker. I think we signed him just to see what he turns out to be. Except they're all 67, so it's hard to kind of get them in the AHL roles. But hey, you never know. Stick him in there, maybe something happens. Yeah, those are actually tough to get in those AHL roles. Yeah, at their ages. Yeah, it was 69 guy would be easier, so pick up a guy like that maybe. So anyway, we'll look at the potential guys for sure. Maybe see if any potential goalies as well. Just try to fill out as much as we can, but to low contracts. We don't want to sign too many guys for too many years, even prospects. Some fringe starter guys. Wait a sec, 70, 71. I would get this guy for sure. Just because he might become a better backup. And at 71, at 19, hell yeah, this guy. All right, so try to remind me about this guy for sure. Rousseau is the goaltender, and Steve Bernier we got to get for the depth, and then maybe a couple of those forward prospects as well. We should have, we have enough. We have the money to work with, $2.8 million, so we could sign that depth guy, sign a few prospects. That's no problem, and then we'll pretty much have it capped out there. And we won't have much wiggle room for trades, but if we're gonna make that trade, we can trade Petrie, maybe another roster plugger or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll have a couple options to work with here. So not too much wiggle room, but again, we also tried to retool a bit internally when we picked up guys like Duchesne, and so anyway, yeah. All right. So that takes care of everything. Let me know about those free agents and things like that. And I didn't check out. I'll check out those guys in the next video. Check out our prospects. The guys we drafted. I could have checked them out before, but whatever. We'll do that in the next video. This video is already gone pretty long, so let me know what you guys think about all that stuff, and I will see you guys in the next one.